Take it away, the best weapon on the other side. So you have to be ready to come at them in different ways.
This is always an exhausting opponent to play, so it would be huge for them if some of their bench players could step up and contribute today.
Now here's Griffin, up and in, off to an efficient start, 2 for 3 from the field.
He's up early on. This is exactly how he wanted to start the night.
Well, he has the ability to get you off on the right foot. Now it's just about sustaining it.
Here's Collison, trailing by 4. And 1, here we go. And it's good, 2 points.
Superb agility from Jackson, rolling with purpose to the right places after setting those hard screens.
That shot by Griffin, no good.
Ooh, you know that's when he likes to have that. Point blank range, and he missed it.
Now Collison. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
He also was very good distributing the basketball, keeping guys involved and engaged all night.
The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shoot to get this game underway.
You know, when you think of Darren Collison, I think of a smart point guard. Had 2 seasons playing understudy to Chris Paul in both New Orleans and LA. Similar type of players who are very efficient and just gets the job done.
Here's Booker, following the score by Memphis. Over Butler. No good from Booker. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Back to Butler. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got 5 assists in the game. Collison against Butler. Down low. Jackson misses.
That's one of his shots in his arsenal, but it was terrific rim protection.
Carter kicks to Griffin. To the inside. Gasol lays it up and in on a nice reverse. Gasol's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Finding an opportunity inside. It's a good read by Marc Gasol. He's one of our high IQ players that we have.
With 3, Booker. It's rebounded by Memphis. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Good. 6 points for Skinny.
And not hard to see why they're giving up points on this one. Just too many good looks from in close.
Collison, the pass to Ayton. He kicks it to Warren. And again, it's the Suns missing. Phoenix Suns come into this one following a loss to the Trailblazers in Portland.
And that's what happens when you become too perimeter oriented. If you're not high, you don't score.
Well, when you force it all night, you don't get good results. Never really adjusted the game plan the way they should have.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
This one falls for. Steve, we're seeing a lot of big contracts that include a no-trade clause. Just how much peace of mind does that give a player to know that clause is in that contract?
Kevin, I'm so jealous. I wish I had a no-trade clause on a lot of my teams. Some of those teams I got traded from, I didn't want to go, and I think it does, like you said, give these players a peace of mind to understand they are in control of their destiny. And then you can see sometimes it gets a little ugly when the organization wants to trade those players, but they can't.
Basically handcuffs an organization. They can't make the moves like the Knicks with Carmelo Anthony. They were tied up a lot of the times because he would say, no, I don't want to go to that particular team.
Yeah, and the Knicks, they only can fault themselves. They gave him the no-trade clause.
Right. Now here's Griffin. Plays it up and makes it in. Griffin's got 8 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a whole stretch offensively, for sure.
And Parsons kicks to Diallo. Takes the 3. Tyler Parsons, and that's good. Parsons got his 2nd basket of the game.
Parsons with an easy release to drill home the 3.
Brooks the best around.
continue to score consistently.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Jackson down low with Gasol. Carter out there, Jimmy Butler. And it's Griffin in at the three, the small forward.
Well, the pace, the big plays they're making, this is a statement run right here.
It's hard to remember the last time they missed. These guys are having fun right now.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Carter against Collison. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down to 10 and a bucket from Jackson.
Not letting his team down. He's been very strong. He just needs a little help from his teammates.
Carter, the pass to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Fred Wright really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
That's what happens when you get an excellent screen like that. He had plenty of space to slash right toward the basket.
And you see the raw talent Aiden has. An intimidating big man with a high ceiling and a desire to grow. And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Booker outside. The ball's not loose. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And a blazing start to the new season. We look at the updated power ranking. Some teams are hot and some teams aren't. Taking a look at Chicago, they've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And you know, right now, the Grizzlies, they've done exactly what they set out to do. Start strong, position yourself early, and then make everyone believe you're a championship contender.
4 on the clock. And the dunk by Booker.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
I think it very well could be. That might be the game-changing play that helps push them over the top.
Here's Griffin, and plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul against Phoenix. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Collison kicks to Booker. Over Butler. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Memphis leading by 13. It's taken away by Collison. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Skinny in his last game against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He finished with 42 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin, we'll see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
And David, thanks very much. He's one of those players who can do remarkable things on any given night, in any given game. That was a special game he played.
And it wasn't just the performance, guys, but really his preparation. I mean, he knew the right way to attack in every situation.
And that was the beauty of it. His ability to read and react to whatever they threw at him.
Looking for Carter. He gets it there. Here's Jackson. Well, it was only a matter of time that they finally get the bucket. Jackson's got 10 points.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Booker outside. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Collison's got 3 assists tonight. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. And it's Carter penetrating Gasol. And finished off by Gasol.
Mark Gasol probably never won any dunk contest but he can still put you on a coaster.
And starting out in the shadow of his older brother Kyle, Marcus Steve has become a superstar in his own right.
Multiple All-Star games and All-NBA first team in 2015. And it's not just the production, it's the leadership.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And you can see his wheels are turning. We'll see what he draws up here.
It's been an ongoing battle of adjustments, trying to identify your strongest matchup each time down the floor.
Jackson kicks to Collison. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Ayton. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Pass to Griffin. There's the dish to Jackson. The pass to Griffin. Outside Butler. Down low. And Griffin with the score. The assist by Butler. And that's 15 points for Skinny.
Once he's dialed in, helping to dictate the flow of this game.
Collison finds Booker. Inside. Got a piece of it. Gasol with the steal. Shots good from Butler.
You see the intensity in Butler's eyes. When you give him room to run, look out.
Suns trail by 18. And here's Collison. Dishes it to Warren. Jackson, that's good. Jackson's got 10 points in the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Carter, the pass to Griffin. Right side Jackson, and the officials call for a 3-second violation. Now, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. Look at Griffin, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, Marc Gasol. He also shoots the ball so well. One of the best.
As well as these two shot the ball, it was a nightmare situation for a defender guarding either one of them. It's so hard to stop them from getting their shots off.
One-on-one here. Here's Butler. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Butler's got 4 points this quarter.
When Butler's not challenging at the rim, this is the next best thing. Does a lot of his damage from the mid-range.
Count that one.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
You know, going up against size, you know you have to get separation. Nice move from mid-range.
Time now for an injury report. And now, David Aldridge has an update for us on Mikal Bridges. Hey, David, what's the news?
It's not what anyone wanted to hear, as it sounds like it's a severe injury. That is a bitter pill for them to swallow so early in the season. It clearly changes the look of this team going forward, Kevin.
Thanks for checking in. NBA injuries are always tough to deal with, but they're just a fact of life in the NBA.
And he'll have a lot of support as he goes through the recovery process. They want him back as soon as possible.
And we know how much better they'll be as a team when he's out of those street clothes and back in uniform.
Collison against Carter. Collison kicks to Jackson. A three-pointer, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 17. Butler dishes to Griffin. To the paint. Gasol passes to Carter. Outside Griffin. Now here's Gasol, guarded by Jackson. Shot clock at 6. From the high post, and it falls over the rim and in. Butler's got 8.
His temperature is rising. I mean, it is rising.
And so Collison will bring it up for Phoenix. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Timeout called, the Suns.
And the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
You know, for the most part, their perimeter D is holding up, but they might have to sacrifice some of that to close down the lane.
Gallo, he's checked in for 8. Bender comes in for Warren. Chandler Parsons, he's checked in for Jackson. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Darren Collison. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Yvonne Raps checked in for Gasol. Kyle Anderson comes in for Jackson. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Butler. And Mike Conley subbed in for Carter. Here's Ramp, and he goes big with a dunk right over Truggen Bender.
Oh, the big man rocking the rim. Good aggressive finish right there.
And usually he leaves those to his teammates.
Well, he saw an opportunity to slam it down, and he seized it. Sharing the basketball. Plenty of guys talk about it, but not everyone does it.
Conley kicks to Griffin. Ram the pass to Griffin. And Trucks, that's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Payne in the post. Griffin on him. And Griffin sends it back.
Yeah, easy call.
Phoenix shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this team becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Skinny having a dominant impact in this game.
And let's see what the defense counters with to try and control him here in the second half.
Well, you like to run more doubles at him, but the risk there is opens up things for everybody else.
On the perimeter, it's Booker and Jackson. TJ Warren out there with Ayton. And it's Collison at the 1 stop. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Oh, here we go. Jackson, nobody back.
How about the ferocity on that one? He is a force to be reckoned with, an absolute vicious dunker.
That is the replay brought to you by Under Armour Hover Hammock, giving us a chance to relive the unleashing of chaos that time. Here's Griffin. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. And it's now 23 points for Skinny. The Suns trail by 18. Booker outside. And Gasol sends it back.
Love how Gasol patrols the court, always on the lookout to reject a shot.
Collison inside, defended by Carter. Here's Jackson. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
And that's how you want to come out of the locker room. He is fired up.
Yes, in the first minute or so, you knock down a couple shots, you are in rhythm.
Buries it down low. And that's now 25 points for Skinny.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Showing no mercy, double-digit lead, and still putting it on.
Carter with it.
And Josh Jackson, the 4th pick in that 2017 draft out of Kansas, a hyper-athletic 6'8", and he's got the handles, I think, to become a terrific slasher in the league.
Butler finds Griffin. Count that one. Griffin's got 27 points.
And that's 3 out of 4 now, coming out of the break. The offense playing with a purpose.
And Jackson plays with a great motor. He's got some grit in his game.
I mean, he's a competitor. I mean, plays with that chip on both shoulders. But give me a guy who cares. As a coach, better to have guys you need to rein in rather than those you have to kind of force to be aggressive.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
And it's not always about your ability to make shots. Equally as important is your ability to take good shots.
Jackson against Griffin. And it's good, 2 points. He has 29.
and that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
And so Collison will bring it up for Phoenix. Outside Warren. This shot's good. Collison making the play.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Outside Butler. Griffin kicks to Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. Butler passes to Griffin. Gasol with it. Back to Griffin. Jackson trying to break free. Griffin's shot is good. Griffin's got 10 points here in the second half.
How about the quarter he's having? Tremendous execution on the offensive end, helping to further fuel this lead.
Phoenix calls timeout. Smitty, we've asked you in the past about what you miss the most about playing. What is something that you don't miss about playing?
You know, I think the travel time away from your family. That's the one thing I did miss. And obviously when you're a team, that becomes your second family and you get a chance to be around those guys. But when you're gone away from home, the amount of days and times that we are, that's the thing I really don't miss, Kevin.
Brandon Wright's checked in for Marc Gasol. Collison finds Jackson. And a miss there on the triple.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Griffin passes to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
When you throw it ahead to Butler, he's a fantastic dunker. Really gets it up and throws it down.
Suns trail by 21. Now here's Booker. 7 points in the game. Misses in close.
He's been aggressive, trying to turn around the team's fortunes, but he's having a hard time executing.
Griffin passes to Wright. Butler kicks to Griffin. To the inside. Won by Warren. Collison against Carter. Here's Warren. Off the left rim and out. And the Grizzlies leading by 21. Wright looking around. Griffin dishes to Butler. And the shot goes in. Butler's got 4 points this quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
There's Jackson with the three. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 8 rebounds in this game. Feeds it to Wright. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on 8.
The length of Wright is what helps him draw a lot of contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Steve, do you think the NBA is heading to a place where ideal lineups will have 5 capable playmakers on the floor, like more of a positionless game?
Yeah, I think so, Kevin. I think right now teams are trying to find a guy that's 6'7", 6'8", that defensively can play guys that are larger, and then on offensive end, someone a la Draymond Green can run point guard for you. So I think right now that's the size and skills that people are looking forward to.
Wait a minute, you just described yourself.
The only difference was we had guys that were 7'2", 7'3", like 50, so I had to play the guard position.
Timeout called, the Suns.
Yeah, you need to refocus now. Momentum is running against you.
And from what I'm seeing, there's too many unfavorable matchups out there on the floor.
And some changes. Kyle Anderson comes in for Anderson outside. Here's Rab. Rebound by the Suns. Diallo's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Booker. Gets a very good look and converts. Booker's got 9.
This is why you like to get him touches. He makes things happen.
Out to Brooks. Anderson finds Griffin. Conley left side. Anderson passes to Conley. And stolen by Payne. Here's Parsons. The Grizzlies pull it in. Griffin's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Pass to Rab. Out to Brooks. Now the feed to Griffin. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. 33 points for Skinny.
He's in control when it matters, giving them a tremendous advantage right here.
Pass it to Parsons. They looking around. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first. Marc Gasol's checked in for Memphis. 2 shots. Payne hits them both. Here's Conley. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Kicks it to Griffin. He dishes it to Gasol. Back to Griffin. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And yes, it's good. Griffin's got 35.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Phoenix no good that time either. And so is the Memphis Grizzlies, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So on the floor for Memphis, Marc Gasol is out there with Anderson. And there's Skinny, then it's Brooks, and it's Conley in at the one. Payne with it, working on Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. Parsons for 3. Great D that time from Griffin.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. And the point differential tells the story. Their two-way play has been outstanding.
You know, it's a matter of effort plus talent. You need both to dominate this way.
Parsons looking it over to the inside. There's Diallo. The rebound by Gasol. Gasol's got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the wing on the left. Conley kicks to Griffin. Oh, Griffin in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And so far, they have been in complete control of this one. Just a well-rounded effort on the road.
You know what they've done? They've been aggressive on both ends. That's showing up on the scoreboard.
Udo dishes to Payne. High, arcing shot.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Conley finds Griffin. And it's in there. Griffin's got 39.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Ball's knocked loose. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. And a quick look now at how the Memphis Grizzlies schedule is shaping up. On Saturday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Sacramento Kings. And then on Tuesday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic.
And the matchup with the Timberwolves, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Payne can't hit. The Grizzlies have gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Here's Griffin, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Griffin's got 41.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
To the middle, here's Parsons. Good D by Gasol. For Memphis, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. More and more, Steve, the NBA becoming about two-way players. Who are some of your favorites that fit that mold?
I think option number one is LeBron James. He does an excellent job, and obviously because of the load, he's been carrying. He's been more, I would say, sided offensively, but he's capable. Kawhi Leonard, Chris Paul, Draymond Green doesn't score much on the offensive end, but you know he does a lot of things for us, passing the basketball, setting screens. So them are some of those guys. And Kevin Durant lately has become one of those guys that you can count on blocking shots.
Love all those examples. Right, left side. Griffin passes to Anderson. Comes up empty down low.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
Brooks kicks to Griffin. Down low. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Griffin.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Payne. D right on him. Here's Jackson from 16 feet away. Payne's Jackson's got 23 points.
And Jackson isn't bashful about pulling up from the mid-range. He just has a nice-looking stroke from that spot on the floor.
Right. It's deflected. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. The putback, quick positioning on the putback.
And he's really great at keeping after misses, using those long arms and quick instincts to snag rebound.
Griffin inside. Jackson on. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Josh Jackson. For star players, even after a loss, Steve, they're asked to give press conferences after the games. Talk about how difficult that is for a player in the moments after a very difficult defeat.
And this is where you have to use your teammates and obviously your PR guys around the team to help you and obviously gather yourself before you get a chance to go in there, because it's tough. You're running high with emotions and sometimes the wrong type of emotions.
Yes.
But also, Kevin, would love to see on the media side, there are some questions I just don't agree with. I think you should get a yellow card. You ask a dumb question, and if you get a red card, you can't ask any more questions for that series.
I think you'd be handing me cards after everything I say. I'd rather be putting cards in front of me. All free throws good from Griffin.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Pass to Ayton. He kicks the paint. A floater. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
And here are the Grizzlies now. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Wright finds Jackson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Payne. The pass to Jackson. And the 3-ball is good. Jackson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
That evens things out. He had a 3 early in the first half, now gets 1 in the second.
Here's Jackson. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Phoenix is gone. One and 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And Memphis making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Payne. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Well, the NBA's had 3 referee crews for quite a while. Steve, do you think adding a 4th ref would help in any way?
No, I think it'll get a little bit crowded on the floor. I would love to see, I know they won't go back, I love the 2 referee situation. I look at it right now, referee A calls the call, referee B calls the call. It just feels like referee C has to make the next call or get up far as even with the other referees. I would love to see them go back to a 2 referee situation.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line, they needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Here's Harrison. At the elbow, Griffin. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Josh Jackson.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Griffin. 2 shots. That free throw missing. Bender is checked in for Phoenix. He hits the second from the line. Sun shooting around 41% on the night. Pass to Jackson. Got a piece of it. Payne. It's a wide open look, and the Suns miss again. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the 4th quarter. Brooks dishes to Griffin. Right, left side. And here's Payne. Jackson from long range. Knocks down the blue ball. Jackson's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, forcing defenders to come out and guard them, which can open up driving lanes if they want to take advantage of that. Yes, really coming to this second half on an absolute tear. Really impressive effort from him so far.
Pass to Ayton. Bender kicks to Payne. Pass to Ayton. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jackson. And he overshot that one, missing.
He's a little uncomfortable in that in-between area, and the defense plays him that way.
Carries it down low.
A high percentage look for Kyle. Has the size and length to be a factor inside.
Outside Jackson. Bender kicks to Ayton. Over right. And that one's good, Ayton. When we look, Steve, at big stats like double-doubles, triple-doubles, are we becoming too enamored with that versus how it might affect winning?
No, I think we're always going to have those double-doubles and triple-doubles. I just think right now when you look at it, so many more possessions in games. That's why we're having guys average a triple-double, having more double-doubles. But you also give those guys credit. The game and those players, they're just better right now, and they're more equipped to be versatile. But I do think we still got to keep the emphasis on winning. When a guy can get a triple-double in wins versus in losses or double-doubles or any kind of stats, I think that should be a category of his own.
Griffin doesn't go that time. The Suns go the other way with it. Okobo, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Shooting for Phoenix. Okobo. 2 shots. The first one falls. Michael Conley. He's checked in for Dylan Brooks. So he gets them both. We've got 1:48 left to play in the final quarter. There's the pass to Harrison. Kicks it to Griffin. Trying to find Wright. He's got it now. Pass to Harrison. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Back to Griffin. Here's Anderson. Rebound by the Suns.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Grizzlies.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Skinny.
His array of talent on full display. Picks up a triple-double, really takes ownership of this game. I thought that made the difference for them tonight.
Darren Collison, he's checked in for the Suns. Conley with it, outside Griffin. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Shek Diallo, he's checked in for Dragan Bennett. 44 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Back to Griffin. And Wright kicks to Anderson. Outside Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to get something going. Here's Griffin. And Tatum with the rebound. Now here's Payne for by Conley. Payne passes to Collison. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Jackson looking around. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Shoots it up. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Here's Griffin. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Sir, big time shot. Big time shot. That's it right there.